I'm Laura Kyle in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories here on Al Jazeera. Nigerian media is reporting the acting president, Goodluck Jonathan, has fired and replaced his national security advisor following the massacre of hundreds of people. A local official now says as many as 500 people were killed in the central city of Jos. Survivors blame the predominantly Muslim Fulani ethnic group for the attacks on 3 mostly Christian villages. Our correspondent Yvonne Ndege is in Jos.
There is currently a curfew in place throughout Plateau State. The Nigerian army and police have been deployed across the streets. And in fact, as we were coming into the state, we met with several roadblocks. There is obviously palpable fear and concern that there could be reprisal attacks from either of the communities involved in this latest outbreak of violence.
The US has announced that Israelis and Palestinians have agreed to hold indirect talks after a 14-month deadlock. The announcement came as US Vice President Joe Biden arrived in the region to throw his weight behind peace talks. However, news that Israel is planning to build 112 new apartments on a West Bank settlement is likely to strain that fragile agreement. Hundreds of earthquake survivors in Turkey have spent the winter night in the outdoors, huddled in aid tents and around bonfires. The magnitude 6 quake knocked down stone and mud brick homes in the eastern province of Elazig. At least 51 people across 5 villages were killed. More than 100 aftershocks have continued to rock the region. Myanmar's military leadership will appoint the commission that will have the final say over elections due later this year. The Union Election Commission law, announced in the state media on Tuesday, is the first of 5 enacted on Monday to be made public. Pro-democracy groups fear that they will ensure the election will go the way of the military and its supporters. The detained pro-democracy leader Aung San Suu Kyi will not be allowed to run in the election. And around 250,000 civil servants in the UK are on a 2-day strike. The dispute involves employees working in Parliament, courts, ports, job and tax centres. They've walked out over severance pay just weeks before a general election. For the latest updates, you can log onto our website, the address aljazeera.net/English.